Super beefy, super meaty. Coming to the brisket burger.
All right, so one of the things that we talked about is like how much trim we have with all the brisket trims. One of the things you guys can make are burgers. And just because we got a bunch of smokers going on right now, we formed 4 8-ounce patties, and we're gonna actually smoke them kind of like you would a brisket or a rack of ribs or whatever you want. And just to keep in the same vein as barbecue, we're gonna use the same exact rub. We're using that 50-50 blend of salt, pepper to create a nice crust and bark on the outside of these patties as well. Just like we would, we're just gonna give a nice coat on all these patties. We just want to get a good amount, so we again getting that crust and also getting the edges, because we want to make sure that our burger has great texture. We are going to be searing off these burgers after we smoke them, so we're going to make sure, just because these are 8-ounce thick patties, we want to season them on both sides. Now that we got all these seasoned up, we're gonna find a nice spot on the smoker to put these on. And because it's gonna be this low temperature cooking, it's gonna help us kind of dry out the outside as well to allow us to get a good sear later on when we go to finish these off. Should probably take anywhere from an hour to an hour and 20 minutes or so, as long as you keep that temperature consistent. Just like a normal burger, we're just gonna use some of the tallow that we trimmed off of our brisket just to get some fat going and sear them off.
I love it.
All right, so we got some tallow on here. And again, we're just gonna take these burgers and just get a nice sear on both sides.
It's a good sound.
Gotta have that sound. And again, this is like a way that you can cook burgers for people who want them at different temperatures too. Just because you're slow smoking it, if someone forever wants it at like 145, you can take it to like 135 and just bring it up another 10 degrees. So, I mean, it does smell like you're searing off like a
little brisket,
like a brisket, you know?
Tiny brisket.
All right. Now we got this flip. Cover this with.
Is that Texas cheddar?
It's cut thick like that for sure. Perfect. Thank you. A little meltage on that cheese. There.
I wonder if we could like get a little melt and turn it over that.
ChefSteps.
Why not?
Tips. Why not? Yeah.
Look.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's your comfortable level of pickle and onion? Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Full pickle.
Because these are nice pickles. They're fresh and chunky. And then for me, I would do like not too much, but like whatever. I don't like a ton of stuff on my burgers, you know?
Enough to have crunch, but not enough to slide everything off.
Yeah. Go hard.
A little sauce. So this is our burger grind, half-pound burgers that were smoked to 120, 125, seared off some beef tallow. Just fresh, simple with some pickles and onions and some burger sauce.
Doesn't scare me.
Really good.
Good cook on it. I mean this in a good way. I thought it was gonna be like greasier and fattier. Like it's kind of lean but tender and juicy. Like I didn't see how much fat you put in it, but
well, this was like we were talking about earlier. A lot of the trim that comes off of it was from that lean brisket, but then we added chunks of fat to it to add a little bit more fat, but not so much to where you're getting such a greasy kind of greasy mix. And the entire time, it's not getting cooked in its own grease. It's only just for the sear.
I'm super into that.
So again, with that entire big hunkin' piece of brisket, you know, there is no waste, especially as much as we trimmed off of it, all the tallow that we saved, I mean, it's utilized in every step of the way, and we still have brisket to eat later.
Oh my God. I love it. I love the brisket burger idea.
That's what happens when you get to work with good people and they teach you a lot of good things, and then you get to share with other people. You know?
Subscribe to our channel and visit chefsteps.com for more tips, recipes, guides, and tools to help you level up in the kitchen.